It's the RIOT podcast, the Friday, February 10th edition. Welcome to the show. Let me start with this. On the show today, we tried several different sodas, including a Mountain Dew Pitch Black energy drink.
The energy drink's new.
It is new. And even though I drank the entire thing eventually, that's 180 milligrams of caffeine. That's a lot. That's like 2 cups of coffee. And I had a cup of coffee. No, that's what the problem is. I feel worn out.
Whoa.
I blame you guys.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think your antics and your mischief today has really
worn you out.
Yeah, it's really taken its toll.
Do you normally, when you have energy drinks, do any of you guys get jittery, or how do you feel?
I don't get jittery, but I do feel more awake, and I can tell.
Yeah. Have you ever gone overboard, though, on the caffeine?
I've never gone overboard because I'll just do one energy drink.
No heart flutters.
That's the most you'll do.
That's the most I'll do. I'll just do one of them, or in the mornings I do one cup of coffee. And so for me, I keep it pretty low key.
So you've never in your life have you tried going over that?
I've never gone over that.
That's crazy.
I've never drank 2 cups of coffee. I've never drank 2 energy drinks.
Technically, you do add creamer, so I don't even think you're at a cup of coffee.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm at a half cup in the mornings, I think.
Which means you should be adding creamer to your energy drinks
Slow them down a little.
for everybody's health.
I do. It hasn't happened in a while because I've found my limit. But I used to, on some days, come in here and drink just cups and cups and cups of coffee. I mean, by that I mean like I'd fill up my thing 3 times, but that's really like 4.5 cups of coffee or something like that. And that would be too much. And it's not that I would get jittery or whatever. It's just like I'd be sitting at a desk and I'd be like, well, I can't think straight.
Oh, your knees tapping and everything. Yeah.
I just sit there in my mind because it's racing too fast.
Well, everybody's different, but I wasn't sure because I did see you have coffee too. And I thought, oh no.
I had a lot, but so far I haven't hit my limit, I guess, because I don't feel that way where I can't think straight. I just feel like I should blame you guys for wearing me down today. It's been a long day of work already.
Well, in our audio podcast, you'll be able to hear our food fight. We tried the strawberries and cream. We tried the Pitch Black energy drink. And we did try the Sun-Kissed watermelon lemonade. But if you are watching our video podcast, just go to the video before at RadioU RIOT on Facebook or our YouTube channel so you can actually watch the food fights.
So today on the show, we talked about some of our keys to happiness. And we went over the keys.
When you put it that way, it sounds like we kind of should have broken it down like keys to the game. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it is, right? If you just, I think that you'll have a lot of success in life if, and then Andy Reid is the reason we talked about it. His keys are Tommy Bahama, cheeseburgers, and be happy.
He's the coach for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
And so he was talking about that. And we thought, well, what would we pick if we had 3 keys?
And you won't be able to guess.
Oh.
Not mine, anyways.
We also talked about whether or not giving table scraps to your pup is a good idea.
No.
I'm trying to think of what to say because I don't want to spoil it.
You could say, we find out if it is.
Stay tuned. I think I should just
You'll hear about it later.
Everything you say. We almost don't need to have an addendum to every.
Just act like we've got some really interesting stuff.
Find out next.
Yeah.
Just you wait. Yeah. That was a good segment, Isaiah. Good choice.
That was pretty good. How about Super Bowl picks?
Oh,
ooh, who will we choose?
Find out what we think.
Stick around to the end.
And that's it.
That should about do it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what we got.
It is sad. This will be our last podcast going in. No more. I mean, Monday we'll obviously cover what happened on the Super Bowl, but we're going to be done with that. That's a mile marker in
Football
the month.
season.
That's it.
It's over.
Yeah.
NFL season's over.
NFL.
XFL coming soon. USFL.
No.
Spring college football.
What Hudson is
Canadian
saying,
football.
how desperate are you?
Yes.
We'll get through.
Well, text and say hello, especially over the weekend, or who is your pick for the Super Bowl on Sunday? Who are you going with? At 877-2-RADIO-U, and then we'll all catch up on Monday, and we'll see what happens.
Catch you next time.
See you guys.
Don't say we didn't warn you. This is the worst of the riot.
Now that I've gone ahead and warned you about the norovirus, which causes vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, how about instead of accidentally getting the norovirus and then having diarrhea, what if you voluntarily
Have Emily say sick stomach. That I think
Sick stomach?
it encompasses it.
No, I don't think that really captures the real pain
of it.
Yeah. I think we need to, we're in broadcasting. We've got to be clear with people. We can't be vague. We need to use impactful words.
No.
Like diarrhea.
No one wants to hear that.
Where researchers at Emory University are willing to pay you upwards of $4,000 to possibly infect yourself with Shigella bacteria.
What is that?
You never heard of Shigella's disease?
Don't think so.
I don't know if it's actually called Shigella's disease. Shigella.
You haven't heard of it either.
It's shigellosis. Shigellosis, which sounds kind of fun, actually. Sounds like a dance. I guess that's the dance you do on the way to the bathroom if you got it.
Stop.
Because Shigella bacteria causes, among other things, diarrhea that can last for 5 to 7 days, as well as stomach pain and fever. It can potentially be fatal.
It says it's the main cause of dysentery.
Yes.
Wait, that's the Oregon Trail thing.
That's the Oregon Trail thing.
No, thank you.
Very dangerous. And so scientists would like to be able to put an end to the Shigella bacteria, to put an end to shigellosis. And so what they are doing is they're testing an oral vaccine. And so they will pay you to try it, and then potentially, obviously, you might have to expose yourself to this bacteria that could, if the vaccine isn't
working perfectly.
Yeah, if it isn't, or if you get the placebo, right?
Oh, sure.
Then you may wind up with shigellosis.
Okay, they put this in the article. They say, though dysentery isn't as dangerous as it was during the days of Oregon Trail.
Yeah, that's right.
It still is something
We've come a long way.
We have. It's something that's still really bad in different parts of the world.
Right.
So no thank you, though. Maybe if they're doing like the initial round of testing or you're a part of that case study and you get $4,000, but it's still newer.
Yeah.
I'll take like the second or third or fourth round when they're testing it then.
How do you know this isn't the second or third or fourth round?
Well, I just want to make sure if there's any tweaks.
Yeah.
That it, I don't want to get sick.
I don't know what.
Even for $4,000, I don't want that.
I don't know what my limit is, but it's a lot less than $4,000. I'll do this.
You'll do it?
Yeah, I'll risk it. And worst case scenario, I get paid $4,000. I'm not able to leave the bathroom, which means I'm also get a week off of work.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, please tell us ahead of time if you're going to be doing this.
I'm, if I'm healthy.
So they say volunteers will be randomly divided into 3 groups. One will drink 2 doses of the vaccine. Another will drink 1 vaccine dose and a placebo. And the third will only drink the placebo, and you just won't know. All 3 groups will drink the bacteria.
Oh, okay. So you're definitely getting infected.
You're all getting infected.
Oh my
You just don't know. I'd be too nervous.
Yeah. What a game of roulette that would be.
No thanks.
I'll do it. $4,000. Should I do it for the show?
You could. That's your own riot
bathroom
food
cam.
Fight. That's it.
Well, if you are also desperate for $4,000, we can send you the link.
You could earn up to $4,250.
Do you get more if you have more diarrhea?
Oh, no.
This is Radio U's Worst of the Riot.
All right, we're all proud dog owners here on the show. Well, I don't know how proud you guys are. I'm pretty proud.
We have dogs.
Yeah, we have dogs. And I have some news here that says that we may or may not have been feeding our dogs wrong when they were growing up. This study says that, this is the University of Helsinki in Finland, says that it's actually beneficial for young dogs, puppies and adolescents, to be eating table scraps, to be eating human food.
Leftovers, right?
Yeah, leftovers. Now, you have to prepare it the right way, of course, or, for yourself, but also for the dog.
And make sure
certain things you still can and can't give them.
Still not food that a dog should have, not have.
But they say that it actually can be healthier and, than to not do that for them, and healthier than many kinds of kibble paste dog food as well.
Is that what you did wrong with Jim then? You never gave him scraps.
I never gave him any scraps, but I think if I would have given him scraps, it sounds like I'm eating super great food. So I can't imagine them being that helpful to him.
Well, it depends what it is.
I mean, if you're eating
like chicken tenders, that's really gonna boost his life that many more years.
It could be.
Chicken nuggets.
It says non-processed meats. That feels like those are probably pretty processed.
I would say everything I'm eating is probably pretty processed. I don't eat a lot of natural things.
They were saying that berries are super good for like puppies, wild blueberries. What are we doing here? Is this because this is not here?
Yeah.
We're not having this
That's
stuff.
what they eat in Finland.
Yeah, apparently. They just said reminder because avocados and grapes are not supposed to be given to dogs. So you just have to know the list of what your dog can and cannot have.
Now, what about this, Isaiah? I think you did. Did you feed your dog eggs?
Yeah.
Because that's on the
good
list.
for him.
Yeah,
you did all right with that.
I used to feed him eggs every day, but then his poop smelled so bad I couldn't continue.
Well, was that the egg's fault? Or?
Yes.
Maybe that was
Okay.
the sign that he was healthy, though.
It could have been, but it was not worth it.
Because it's all about, like, basically gastrointestinal.
To him it was.
Maybe to him it was. To me, it was not. Neighbors were complaining.
Wait a minute. Let's hold up. Or didn't you throw his poop into your neighbor's yard?
That's not a
Maybe
neighbor.
that's why they were complaining.
That's not a neighbor I talked to. My other neighbors.
But here's some other things you could. I mean, Jim, your dog is still an adolescent, right?
He's
only
almost
2 years
2.
old. Yeah,
His
so
birthday's coming up.
It's not too late for him. And you could also feed him, in addition to all the stuff we mentioned, organs. So the next time you're cooking up a turkey, just pull out the liver or whatever.
And give it to them?
Yeah,
Give it to
all
Jim.
what is it? What's inside the turkey? What is all that stuff?
Giblets?
Giblets?
Giblets something?
Yeah.
The lung? I don't know.
Yeah. There's a word for it, like just as a collective whole, all the
Sure.
organs. But yeah, you could give those to Jim next Thanksgiving. It'd be really helpful for him.
Gosh, can you imagine
I
seeing your
just don't
dog eat
think
that
so.
stuff?
Like, it's not worth the begging. Like, the begging would just be too much, I think.
You think he's going to beg for the organs?
I think he's going to, if I feed him anything, I think he'll beg
No, because
continuing after that.
he won't know what non-processed food is. So the next day when you're having McDonald's, he
Yeah.
doesn't know that he's not supposed to get that.
But he doesn't do
Exactly.
that anyways?
He doesn't beg terribly bad, but I know that if I started feeding him food, he would beg way worse.
I don't know.
He
but
steals food all the time off the counter.
maybe that's
so-
because he wants to be healthy.
No.
He's like,
It's because he wants
please
to eat whatever I
save
have.
me from chronic entropathy.
I've now put him on the schedule to where when I eat dinner, he also eats dinner, but he'll go over and eat a little bit of his dinner, then he'll sit by me.
Oh, you
And I'm like, your
watches.
dinner's sting right there. This is my food.
Well, they
You got
say
to put
modern,
an egg on top of his dinner.
modern dog breeds are more sensitive, which I could totally see with my
Yeah.
dogs. They're not as strong as I think dogs used to be. And they could get certain diseases for uncooked food and especially puppies. So you just need to watch. But they say if you're eating wild blueberries, make sure to share them with your doggy.
I've got one last point. I think this will really help you. It also includes vegetables on the list. And you are like me. You don't have much of a propensity to eat or cook vegetables, but
Yeah.
it'd be a good look if you have people over to
And you're
make it seem
making
more
that.
adult. Look, I'm cooking up broccoli, but really it's just for
It's just for Jim.
Just for Jim.
not
and it'd
for
be
me.
good for him, and it would be good for us, you and
It'd be
I,
a
if we
good
both
look.
ate it. But
Like, whoops, it fell into his
oh,
bowl.
not
darn
again.
it.
Every time.
Oh, no, you go ahead and have that.
Hudson, Nikki,
The Riot.
on Radio U.
It's Super Bowl week. We're getting so close. We'll have our official Super Bowl picks here coming up in a little bit. But first, with Super Bowl week, all the kinds of the football players and whatever doing all kinds of media, and that includes Kansas City Chiefs coach Andy Reid getting a bunch of interviews. And in one of his interviews, he gave his 3 keys to live by.
Ooh.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
ready.
you assume with a coach that he's got some stuff together.
He should have some wisdom, right?
Yeah.
So his 3 keys are simply this: Tommy Bahama, cheeseburgers, and be happy.
Tommy, isn't that a clothing thing?
Yeah.
It's like Hawaiian shirts, kind of.
Cheeseburgers.
Uh-huh.
Be happy.
And be happy.
That's the 3
That's his
keys to
3
life.
keys.
What if you can't pull off Tommy Bahama?
You're going to have to find another brand.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean, Tommy Bahama is
It feels
known
like-
for their Hawaiian style shirts, but they're more than that.
Feels like what's the margarita guy? The
Jimmy Buffett.
It feels like this guy would be.
And he
Yeah.
seems like a pretty happy guy,
I
doesn't
guess.
he? So Tommy Bahama, cheeseburgers and be happy. I don't think be happy counts as a key to life.
I think it does.
The keys to life should make you happy.
Yeah.
I think you can choose to be happy.
You can choose to be happy.
I choose to be happy every day.
As long as you have Tommy Bahama.
Let's change it out then. I'd be Adidas, chicken fingers, and be just okay.
Be just all right.
Here's my 3 keys.
Those are bad keys.
I think they're pretty good keys.
It's so crazy, though. A clothing brand is one of your 3 keys.
Well, no, he went with Tommy Bahama. You need to pick your alternate clothing brand.
No, I don't have a clothing
your
brand.
Food
That's
and
not
your
a key to me.
I think
that. most clothes do just fine. I don't think that's a key to life.
Then
In fact, I'd be fine without them.
Then
to be
you don't
quite
have
frank with
to.
you.
Isaiah can.
Yeah, I'll pick mine.
Okay.
I would say I'd probably pick like H&M would be my clothing of choice.
Okay.
I could wear that forever. And then if I had to pick a food, it would probably be. It's hard to choose one. It's hard to choose one. If I had to choose one, it's probably either lasagna, chicken tenders, or steak. Those are my 3.
Okay.
All right. And then my final one, I don't know, be happy is so good. I feel like I'm so happy all the time. I would say be positive or be healthy.
Okay, those are good.
I went.
You're more than 3 keys, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
I've got like 7
That's right.
keys. You know
have
what?
a lot of keys.
Yeah.
I had way different keys than Andy Reid. Well, except for cheeseburgers. I thought cheeseburgers is a good answer. I think like when you just get a really good cheeseburger, it makes you happy. But I don't think be happy counts. I think the keys to life should improve your quality of life and make you happier. And so cheeseburgers is one.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh air.
Oh,
it's important.
That's good.
Fresh air.
Yeah, you got to have fresh air. I think it's important. You get out in nature. You at least have the windows open.
Yeah.
That's important to me. And then number 3, I was trying to nail down, and I was thinking, because I think it has to be specific, HBO Max.
Okay.
That's a wild answer.
There's just always something to watch. You need time
Fresh
to
air.
unwind.
HBO Max.
You have to get out in the world, and then when you're ready to come home and relax, you flip on HBO Max. There's something for everybody on there.
Is Andy Reid? So he's the coach of the
Chiefs.
The Chiefs. Is he the one yesterday? They kept playing a clip of a guy. They were asking him like, "Hey, what do you do to be energized in the morning?" And he was like, "No, I'm surprisingly energized for a chubby guy." Or, is that the same
Probably.
person?
Yeah.
That sounds like Andy Reid.
Yeah.
So he seems pretty funny.
Yeah, he and like when you hear his 3 keys to life, if you'd never seen Andy Reid before and you heard those 3 keys, I feel like what you would picture is Andy Reid.
It's it.
Yes.
Yeah, they fit him perfectly. Well, there's our RIOT keys to life. We're all over the map.
What would you pick for your 3?
Yeah, text in at 8772 Radio U.
The Riot with Hudson and Nikki on Radio U.
Question is, what are your 3 keys to life? The reason we're asking is because someone asked Andy Reid, coach of the Kansas City Chiefs, ahead of the Super Bowl, and he said Tommy Bahama cheeseburgers and be happy.
So it seems like there's 3 keys.
3
And
keys to life.
Jocelyn said tacos, Radio U, and the beach. That's perfect.
Those are good
choices.
answers.
That's
good
very,
answers.
very, very good. And I don't mind the Radio U being behind tacos. That's fine.
Yeah, and the beach is great. The beach is great. That was a strong contender for me, but I feel like, not everybody can get to the beach, but everybody can get fresh air.
That's good. Boy, you're still trying to push your fresh air on
is.
yours, aren't
Yeah.
He loves fresh air.
I think you guys would be happier if you got more fresh air. Yeah,
you?
come
Well,
on.
I think you and I and Isaiah get the same amount of fresh air.
Not very much.
don't
Actually, I think
know.
I get more fresh air than both of you.
I always have a window open in my house. That counts, right?
That counts.
It counts. It's fresh air. I didn't say you have to be outdoors all the time,
He's got
although
a
I think that
straw
helps.
sucking it in from his bedroom.
Yeah, so that I never have to leave and see the light of day.
I don't know about all this.
And then what about Carl, who said money, sports cars, and reliable bowel movements?
I guess that works.
I don't know how old Carl is. That seems like an
Grumpy old man answer.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Only the last part.
Like, what do you have, a Corvette? And he is a guy from a hemorrhoids commercial.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry, Carl. I don't know about that. And money, you can be happy without money.
I was
right?
going to say money was going to be one of mine if we did, not the Andy Reid version.
It's a good key, but I just thought
It could be a key, but you're not the love of all money. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be that bad.
And money also feels like it's cheating because it can buy you all the other keys to life. but
That's why it's so important.
it's important. But I think you should be able to be happy without having money.
You know, I had a man tell me once, money won't solve your problems, but it'll solve a lot of them.
I think that's on a picture in every house.
Yeah,
money won't
that's
solve all your
That's
problems,
quotes to live by.
but it'll solve a lot of them.
Sure will.
Well, so I had never seen Andy Reid before, but he seems like a fun person.
Yeah, he does seem
Is
like
he a fun coach?
a likable guy. Maybe have you
Yeah.
changed your mind on cheering for the
no.
Chiefs now?
No, I'm still going for the
We're
Eagles.
still Eagles.
Nope.
Have you seen the commercials with Andy Reid where he's drawing mustaches on guys?
No.
No?
He's doing a commercial?
Yeah, he's in the State Farm ads with Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I don't
There
care.
it is.
draws
We don't
a-
care for Patrick Mahomes.
We don't care for
Apparently,
him.
Nikki has an irrational hatred for Patrick
Patty
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
I don't. I just have a really hard time with loud. Well, this is loud or annoying.
I like it.
You think he's loud and annoying?
Have you ever heard his voice? Come on. I mean, I've got an
yeah.
annoying voice,
He's
but
pretty
goodness gracious.
soft-spoken in the commercials.
Not voice tone wise, but every news thing that comes out about someone, I just don't like if it's just always something.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
his fault. Everybody he associates himself with is
But why does he associate
bat
with
crap
even
crazy.
If it's family?
Yeah. Well, that's not his fault.
I feel like at some point you're like, I can't be your family anymore.
Yeah. No, he does seem to embrace that a little bit, especially when you consider is it his wife, fiance,
Yes, it's his
whatever.
wife.
Yeah, he could have just not done that. And but you know what? He's in love. So let's let him have it.
Either way, I think we're still going for Eagles for this Sunday.
We've
Yep.
come a long way from talking about keys to life to now hating on Patrick Mahomes.
No, how about a key to life is surround yourself by good,
People.
not loud and obnoxious people.
You get-
That's a good answer.
You should try it sometime.
Don't say we didn't warn you. This is the worst of the riot.
Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. Chiefs versus the Eagles. You guys ready without further ado to finally drop our official predictions for Sunday?
I think we're ready.
Yeah. I mean, we can do the game. I think we've already kind of laid out some of our thoughts previously, but Nikki, give us a winner and a score.
I predict chicken wings will be my winner. No. Planning on that. Maybe a dip of some sort. So, no, I am picking the Eagles.
All right. Going with the Eagles.
Now, I don't want to sound stupid, so I'm not going to pick score. I'm just going to say that it's going to be a close game.
Okay.
I like
Okay,
it.
so
Safe
close.
bet.
Safe bet on
there.
that.
Isaiah, you want to give your prediction with the score?
I'm going to do the Eagles
Okay.
winning the game. I think that they're going to win 31-27.
Yours is
Oh.
dramatic pauses.
Yeah.
31-27 is my
You
pick.
knew this segment was coming up. You didn't think
I'm busy over
Now
there.
listen,
I'm
Hudson,
busy.
Also, sometimes when the moment's there,
Yeah.
that's when your body's and your mind's like, wait a minute, what do we really think?
And maybe you're not
Yeah.
totally confident. You start second guessing yourself.
You
You're
can't
like, am I
truly
really?
prepare.
People are going to hold me accountable for this prediction on Monday. Here's mine. Chiefs win. Eagles get out to the lead in the first half, but the Chiefs storm back in the second half for a 30-28 victory.
So you also think it'll be close.
It's going to be a close game,
It'll be
right?
close.
Yeah,
All right.
maybe a little back and forth.
Anybody think that someone's kicker will ruin things? Or?
The Eagles never kick field goals.
Oh, they
so
don't?
They just
Okay.
go for it on fourth down.
It feels
every
like
time.
every game I've been watching.
Yeah.
The kicker's
Last
been-
couple
yeah.
of months,
Hey.
the poor kicker's been a part of it in a dramatic way.
Give me a second to look up the details, but I'll tell you that if a kick hits the field goal post during the game, we can get some free DiGiorno.
Oh, are they doing something?
Yeah.
That's funny.
They are, if you go to DiGiornoDoinks.com, you'll have a chance to win if any field goal or extra point bounces off of the uprights or crossbar
It has to
during
touch
the big
it?
game. Yeah, it has to hit something.
Because it's not a
Hit the ye-
field goal
if it hits
unless
the
it
yellow
bounces.
part. Yeah, I think you can still. I mean, you can still have a successful kick even if it bounces off.
Oh.
If it's got to bounce in the right direction.
Well, thanks, DiGiorno. That's odd, but sure.
That's a weird thing to have
What
to
a great
cheer for.
add-in.
Yeah, that's right.
They're
Isn't
hoping
it
it
crazy
doesn't
that I had that
happen.
information locked and loaded?
Yeah.
For
Of
you
all
to bring
things.
that up?
Actually, yes. So, sponsor for
Funny you
DiGiorno
brought
here.
that up,
Have you
huh?
guys tried DiGiorno? It's a good pizza.
It's so crazy that we didn't have that planned,
And you
I
just knew
still
it?
had that knowledge ready to go.
Well, that's the
Dang.
perils of being on in the mornings because because we just know some dumb stuff.
That's the kind of stuff you pay for right there. It's information like that. Like, would you have been able to get through the whole Super Bowl and not know that?
Yeah.
I mean, that was important.
But
so.
now-
I'm not eating DiGiorno, but
You're watching the Super Bowl with a bunch of friends, and the field goal hits the upright.
And you're ready?
you're the only person that gets up and cheers. Yes! Free pizza!
nice.
All right, you guys, I got another prediction for you. Or I got a question.
You get another sponsor or this is a
No,
prediction?
yeah.
Okay,
no,
got
I
it.
want to know if you predict that you will enjoy the halftime show with starring Rihanna and any special guests you think will show up.
No.
No, you don't.
I'm worried. The last few football games that I've watched, it's not like that. Well, my team's never won. And I feel like none of the games have just been like I wanted it to be. So I don't have a lot of high hopes for anything on Sunday.
Not even the halftime show, huh?
Nope.
What about you,
Really?
Isaiah?
Well, they say Rihanna's pretty focused in on it. She said she's so focused that she forgot about her birthday and Valentine's Day.
Well, it's crazy that
so
you have
she's
that information locked
in.
and loaded.
She's locked in for the Super Bowl halftime show.
I
It's
also
going to be
saw
a great
that she
show.
has changed her set list like 38 times.
Has she?
She
Oh,
just
yeah.
can't settle on what to play.
Is this the Super Bowl gossip we have?
This is
This is
it.
good stuff.
And I have some not inside information. I just have some good. I've heard through the grapevine that maybe Jay-Z will show up. That'd be pretty
Really?
huge. Chris Brown though. Not invited.
Not Chris
Not
Brown.
invited.
Well, I'm not. I hope it'll be good. I'm just really excited for a
Yeah.
good game, but I just don't know.
Yeah.
Let's set
No,
our
it's gonna be
expectations
fun.
low, and
It's
then that
gonna
way.
be fun.
Do you think, here's another question, do you think there's going to be a commercial that genuinely makes you laugh?
No.
Not even one?
No
No.
chance.
Over under 0.5? We're not even going to hit the over on the one?
And most of them we've seen already throughout this whole week. So
Well,
like,
speak for yourself.
Yeah, Nick, you've been looking them up? Because like Super Bowl commercials.
She's
You
got a
know,
playlist
the
on
prior
YouTube and
ones.
everything.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm done with you two. That's fine. All right.
Thanks for watching the worst of the riot. Since you made it this far, you might as well like, subscribe, and check out riot.radiou.com for even more riot.